Not quite sure what happened here. Give me a second. Hi, hello. Facebook is having some trouble connecting. So if this is your first time joining me, my name is Regine, and I am actually a physical coach and empowerment coach, and I help women be free of, sorry guys, I keep getting messages. Sorry. I help women, hi Veronica. I help women break free of their body issues, fear, and shame. And I want them to experience freedom and to get mental clarity and form true connections. I want them to experience freedom in their own bodies and just to be able to live free of all the constraint put by society as just to stop relating to being a certain size. So, in any case, today I am going to talk about personal boundaries. And the reason why I decided, hi Natalia. The reason why I decided to talk about personal boundaries, it has been, I have to say, over the last 2 weeks, and then again, yesterday, I had this deep conversation with a friend of mine. Anyways, and then I kept noticing this whole boundary thing just keeps coming and coming. Why? I guess last week, just been in some situation last week. Somehow, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was feeling like I was taken advantage of. I was feeling like I was just being too nice, which is kind of weird because I'm not necessarily a nice person per se, I wouldn't say. But and I pride myself into saying that I have some pretty set personal boundaries. And in case you're wondering, personal boundaries are just basically, they're your form of communication. They're your way. It's your way of establishing what is acceptable to you and how far you give. And if you tend to be an empath like me, which is somebody that's you constantly give, and giving means in any kind of ways, and or if you feel guilty when you say no, if you feel like someone is always taking advantage of you, or if you feel guilty, just give me a second there, guys. Excuse me. Excuse me. If you feel guilty, if you feel that, if you feel people are taking advantage of you more often than not, most likely it's one way for you to go ahead and question, really go deep and question what your personal boundaries are. And us women, I find it hard sometimes. We feel like saying no is almost failing somebody, and coming up and saying that you will not, I'm sorry, you cannot attend. You feel like you are probably leaving somebody, you're leaving him hanging or high and dry. And it's just, you feel guilty just by saying it. So if you, I know there's a couple people watching. If any of what I'm saying is resonating with you, let me know. Send me a thumbs up or a heart, because this thing has been, oh, hi, love. I was just trying to see, are you in Mexico right now watching me? Or I'm not sure if I just, Junie, I don't know, if I just saw your picture, or maybe, anyways, Facebook has been kind of messing with me today. Let me know. In any case, if you guys are here, let me know, because this thing is flickering, and one moment it's telling me it's it's on, and another moment it's telling me it's not on. So I am not sure if it's on or not. So if you guys, I'll just wait to get a little feedback from you guys before I go on, because I'm trying to see on my, on my computer, but it's not telling me anything. So if you guys, if it's on, let me know. Am I on? Am I not on? I don't know. So you guys let me know, please. And then I will continue. Let me know. Something, thumbs up, heart, angry face, just anything. Sending them out here so I know if it's going. Let me check on my phone to see. Actually, my computer, and see if we are on. My computer's not telling me anything. So you guys, are we on? Anyways, I'm gonna go on. Your boundaries basically are a way for you to communicate with others, and basically it's a way for you, it's how you tell people that you value yourself and you're important to yourself. So if you do not stand up for yourself, so I don't know if it went, because I guess I lost everybody. If you do not stand up to yourself and let people know that you're important, and you care for yourself, then they can't see that. That's one way for you to identify what is acceptable to you, either emotionally or physically. And in order for you to set personal boundaries, first of all, you have to learn to say no. Saying no and taking care of yourself is not selfish. So if somebody asks you to, let's say, let's go to the movies Saturday, but you know, Saturdays are usually days that you spend with your family, or days that you garden, or whatever it is. You should not feel bad to say, no, I cannot go on Saturday. However, I could go on Friday, or I could go on Wednesday. Give them an alternative. It's not necessarily just you actually saying no. You shouldn't feel afraid to say no. So you shouldn't be afraid to step into yourself and just be yourself and speak your truth. And people will appreciate you for that. That's one way for you to be honest and talk to folks, and they will appreciate you for that. So, oh, hi, whoever it is that just came in, say hi, please. If you can identify with what I am saying at all. If it's live, please do tell me, because I am not sure. Usually also, if you realize that people's opinion are really important to you and you're becoming more of a people pleaser, these are signs that you are not setting up your own personal boundaries. And your own personal boundaries, again, does not mean I know that happens to us a lot. For example, I found myself in a position of give. And if you find yourself in a position that you're giving and it is to your own detriment, then you have not set your personal boundaries right. For example, let's say it is your time to go to the gym, but you get bombarded left and right. If you do not let people know that is a time that is important for you, and no matter what, you will take that time. And I'm calling the gym just whatever. It could be your time to read, your time to freaking go swimming, your time to spend with your girlfriends. It could be whatever time it is that you deem important to you. Because at the end of the day, you know yourself best. You know what you want best. You know what you need best. And unless you can communicate that in an honest and truthful manner to others, and in a way that others can realize that you value yourself, then they will not know. And you don't have to be mean about it. It doesn't have to be in any kind of ways. The only thing is you have to let others know, I'm sorry, this is my time, that's my priority. From 5 to 6, I take that hour and I will not take phone calls. Straight up. And then people will end up knowing, oh, okay, well, she will not take phone calls. They may call you, but you will not answer. Because you know what? They have been forewarned that you do not take phone calls at such and such time. And there's nothing wrong with that. And if anything, and this is something that applies whether it's with friends, with family, with siblings, whoever, with work, or whatever it is. A lot of times they say, what? Give people an inch, they'll take a mile. So unless you have your line drawn, then people will not, and people will not, I won't say people will not take advantage. Or at least in my case, I'm going to return to that feeling, that nagging feeling that I had of feeling taken advantage of. And then I realized it's because it's me and my own my own projection. A lot of times we give and not necessarily to give. We give and we realize, oh, wait a minute. I had an expectation of something. And when you have an expectation of something, whether you realize it or not, that usually sets you up for those feelings of resentment. So you do not want to have an expectation of something. You have to be in touch enough with your feelings to realize that, okay, at what point do I give? Do I feel like it's draining me? If you feel like you're giving but it's draining you, then you have gone past your own personal boundary. So you need to find that personal boundary for yourself, because at the same time too, having found that personal boundary for yourself helps you not react, help you keep honest and true to yourself, and not react to people's actions and reactions. Because at the end of the day, only you are responsible for your own action, and you're not responsible for others' reactions, and they are responsible for their own. So you cannot take responsibility for theirs as well. So at the end of the day, if you feel like you've been taken advantage of, it's perhaps because you're just giving way too much of yourself and you were depleting yourself and not necessarily replenishing. And that's when you have to take a hard look in the mirror to realize, okay, I have crossed my own self boundary. It's not that I've been taken advantage of. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes, it's not that I've been taken advantage of, but it's me giving a little bit more than what I can handle. So these are my 2 cents. If you feel connected, if what I'm saying is resonating with you, if you have had any experience of having given or feeling those feeling of resentments and whatnot, if you want to share with me, by all means, please write them below. I do answer to every single comment. So if you do want to do that, please write them below and share them with me. And I will see you next time. I think tomorrow I actually would like to talk about movement, because guess what? At the end of the day, I am still a fitness and physical coach as well, and I would love to talk about movement. And notice I didn't say exercise. I would love to just talk about movement. And for those of you that don't know, I'm actually right now doing a personal 100 days of commitment, and that is 100 days of commitment to myself, challenging myself. I am usually not a morning person. Excuse me. And I'm actually challenging myself for the next 100 days to wake up every day at 4:30. Today, sadly, I'm on day 25, and today, sadly, was the first fail. What do I mean? Yes, the alarm rang at 4:30. I woke up. I turned on the light, and I knew that wasn't going to happen. I woke up. I tried to sit up. That was not going to happen. So, but if you want to know the reason why, you could go to my Instagram feed, which is RSJ Fit, which is where I document every single day of my 100 days of commitment. And what that entails, it's not only challenging myself to wake up early, it's challenging myself to to move every day. Yes, you might say, oh yeah, but you're a fitness instructor. You should be moving every day anyways. I have had my share of challenges. Yes, it's true. I've had my share of challenges and health struggles in the last 3 years. And movement is not necessarily given to me, and it's not necessarily done freely. So right now it's more into gentle movement anyways, but yesterday was not so gentle, hence why I couldn't wake up this morning. In any case, I still want to challenge myself. And if it's your first time listening to me and you don't know anything about me or my challenges, feel free to check out my YouTube page. It's RSJ Fit and Healthy, or any of the videos I've posted before, or my actual Facebook page, which is RSJ Fit and Healthy, or my Instagram, which is RSJ Fit. And my story, I will post, I'm writing on something up. I will post a lot of my story before. I'm a chronic pain and chronic illness sufferer my whole life. I have fibromyalgia amongst other things, as well as occipital neuralgia. And I was quite fit about 3-4 years ago, but unfortunately right now it is a struggle every single day to find and regain my fitness. Right now I'm actually happy for every day that I actually can get up and move like a human being standing upright. But in any case, hopefully I see you guys tomorrow, because I will talk about movement. Thank you for being here. Bye guys.